All right. Well, hey, speaking of Targaryens on screen, we did actually also get an update from the man himself, George R.R. Martin. Anytime we get a Winds of Winter update, we got to bring it up here on the podcast, Jimmy. And really what this is he's actually showing off Dexter Ansel, I believe that's how we'll learn it soon enough, who's playing Egg. And there's just sort of a fun video here of him. He's getting his head shaved in order to get ready for the role. There's not really like a whole lot to it, but man, I mean, obviously going all in. Imagine like this kid looks like he's 5, although I think he's older than that, obviously.
This kid looks so excited to play the role. I'm sure he's excited because he's going to be rich now. I'm sure that's right. But this
right. It's like Macy Williams wanted to play Arya Stark because she wanted to buy a laptop. She was like, "Oh, I'd have enough money to buy a laptop."
Plenty of money to buy anything she wants now. Yeah, this is very heartwarming, and how excited the kid is, just like that raw excitement. George said, "I love it," and then this is some of the George update. I guess we can go into it if you want. I can read it.
Yeah. Well, we're just real quick. I mean, just 1 second here. I mean, look. I mean, there he is. I mean, that's what he's going to look like on screen. I mean, with the head shave and everything, I think it looks good.
Add a little makeup to him. Maybe you can tell that his head's freshly shaved, obviously, because it's way paler than everything else. I think he looks
this
great,
poor
man.
kid. He's going to walk around because he's so young. He's so young. People are going to be like, "Oh, are you sick? Like, do you have can't?"
Yeah. I mean, they can bully him all he wants. He'll
just flex on him because he'll be like, "Yeah, I'm on TV, man." So
yeah, he can literally buy their house after season 1, most likely. I think Egg's good. I'm curious to see what Dunk looks like on screen. I'm okay with the actor and his abilities and stuff. I kind of wish he was a little bit more of a goof, like not funny, like a Dunk the Lunk thick as a castle wall, like kind of like like a Brienne of Tarth. Even though the actress
he looks like he could play that though. He looks like he could be sort of a goof.
I'm optimistic about the actor. I have no problem with his abilities. But I still had a picture of like Dunk being a little rougher around the edges and stuff. But who knows what he'll look like on screen, because they can do miracles when it comes to this stuff. So should be interesting.
Okay. So anyway, as you're saying, George continues on here. He's saying, "I love it. The Hedge Knight will be a lot shorter than Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon, with a much different tone, but it's still Westeros, so no one is truly safe. Ira Parker and his team are doing a great job. I hope to visit the shoot come July, but when I swing by Belfast on my way to Worldcon in Glasgow, the show will make its debut next year. And if it does well, the Sword and the Mystery Knight will follow. By which time I hope to have finished some more Dunk and Egg stories. Yes, after I finish the Winds of Winter." Oh, and we have our director as well, Owen Harris, a terrific British director whose credits including Helming San Junipero, all my favorite episodes of Black Mirror. Owen will direct 3 of our 6 episodes. Current mood, excited.
Yeah, we talked about the director and we kind of went over what he's done. Now, there's two important things here, Matt. 2 things.
Oh yeah, let's get to
okay. In this paragraph, it has nothing to do with what you think it does. So Worldcon is the biggest science fiction fantasy convention in the world, and I was going to go, but unfortunately it can't work out for me, and I'm furious because I would have had my chance to meet George R.R. Martin, so that's a bummer. However, he talks about going to Belfast. I'm going to Ireland in September. I forgot to tell you about this, and I'm going to go on all of the Game of Thrones tours. I'm going to be able to go. I'm going to see Winterfell. I'm going to see the King's Road. I'm going to go through the studio they have there in Belfast. They have a HBO studio. I'm going to go through that. I'm going to steal everything I possibly can. I may end up in Irish prison, but I will be attempting to steal all the things I can from these. Not really, but yeah, I'm going to Ireland, dude. Super exciting. Hey. I'm going to see the Wall is there.
Let's go.
Pretty cool.
Well, you know what? Hey, if you get thrown into prison, I may have to flex my muscle, Jimmy, because according to my ancestry history, I am descendant of Irish royalty. Okay, there's like this Butler dynasty that ruled over it. That's for some point. So I may be like, "Hey, buddy, just go flex some muscles." Plus, I already had a big issue with the country that sits, like right next to it. Okay, so I already got a lot of problems with that country.
Well, you might win over the Irish
one time. My one experience of flying into the United Kingdom. So I will, I'll go fly into Ireland and, raise some hell and be like, all right, I'll rally the banners and be like, hey, while we're at it, let's go ruffle some feathers over in England. Yeah.
I'm going to go.
I mean, it sounds to me like Northern Ireland should be part of Ireland. Okay.
I don't know any of the man. I don't know
I
about
don't
that.
know. Maybe they want
I'm
nothing to do
not
with it.
sure.
I
I know
don't know.
that's a very touchy subject.
I don't know. But anytime we can talk about it, I know Scotland wanted to tell remember that a while back? Didn't they want to tell England to
I have
F
no idea,
off?
bro. I have no idea. I
I don't
just
know.
wish I could go to Glasgow to meet George. I'm so mad.
Yeah. But hey, look at what he says here, though, Jimmy. Says, so he's going to Worldcon, which might sound like which could be a great place to announce a book being finished, which he hopes would be Dunk and Egg. So he's saying, by which time I hope to have finished some Dunk and Egg stories. Now, he said that the only way he would even finish Dunk and Egg is once he's done with Winds of Winter. So the only way he could have Dunk and Egg stories published next year is to have finished Winds this year.
See, I was reading it as in it does well. He's saying the Sword and the Mr. Knight will follow. So seasons 2 and 3. And if you take 2 years between each season, that means in 6 years he hopes to have Winds of Winter.
No, he says, I hope to visit the shoot come July when I swing by Belfast on my way to Worldcon in Glasgow, which is this July. The show will make its debut next year. And if it does well, the Sword and Mystery Knight will follow. Yeah, maybe you're right.
Yeah, I'm right. Yep.
Yeah, maybe you're saying like 2 years. Anyway, he's got his eye on the prize because it's been a long time since he's actually this is actually the first post I will say in like years where he's sort of put a timetable on wins.
Well, he also said he's going to have it by Worldcon 2020, or we could lock him up in a prison. And
no, I think it was Worldcon 2018.
Oh, God damn it.
I think we're 10 years. We've already passed the 10-year anniversary of him saying, like, I'll have wins done.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's not particularly good. But hey, he's still let him cook.
Let him cook.
Let George cook. Okay.